Will reserve.
Gentleman from Oregon.
I'd now yield a minute to the gentleman from New York, who also had constituents who were very affected by the events of 9/11, Mr. Faso, for a minute.
Gentleman is recognized for a minute.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I appreciate the Chairman's yielding of time. As we take this week to somberly remember those who lost their lives on September 11th, 2001, it's equally important that we remember the first responders who bravely ran towards the tragedy of 16 years ago, who woke up on the next day on September 12th, 2000, still beaten, tired, and bruised, but again walked towards those tragedies. Still today, those first responders who heroically risk life and limb run towards tragedies. As Americans, we owe our first responders a great debt. For this reason, I ask my colleagues to support Mr. Collins' bill, H.R. 931, the Firefighter Cancer Registry Act, which makes important first steps in life-saving cancer research and future medical advancements for firefighters who have disproportionately higher cancer risks. I would like to thank all of our first responders and urge passage of this important legislation, and thank the bipartisan co-sponsors of this legislation as well. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.
Gentleman from Oregon.